Hello, this is Vulturefire. We are now on 1.1001, so second beta or second patch of this beta. I should mention I record these when this beta on whatever the most recent patch at the time is, but I don't release them until after the patch goes live because one day requests that to avoid spoilers. One day being the dev. So if you are watching this. This one probably won't come out because this is the second one I'm recording. But with the last beta, I had videos going for months afterwards that were still on beta patch because I had recorded a ton on beta, and so I got comments asking why that was. And that's the answer: is that I don't put out all of my backlog at once. I spool those out like one a day usually until I run low, and then I go to like 3 times a week. So that's why. Anyway, so. Big thing this beta is we do have new passives for each skin. Last video, we played Crystal Rowden. We have names now for the skins. You can see we've got Magician Rowden, Crystal Rowden. Crystal Rowden has already been nerfed on 1.1000. It was 20% random status, now it's only 15%. It was Crystallized 1 every time you triggered status, now it's only once per application. So if you occult ritual and it triggers 20 arcane detonations, you only get 1 crystallized. Which is, you know, fine, I guess. Level 7 passive is still hilariously pointless, in my opinion. Like, this is better than it was, because now you could actually theoretically get to good damage, but I don't know, I guess if you're running like Blizzard just incidentally, this could be okay, but it's only the damage, it's not the status, so I'm not super excited. But, that's for... that's the one we ran last time. This time, we're going to be playing Mirley. And so we have Adventurer Mirley and Ascendant Mirley. So, Adventurer Mirley, who I had been, because we just got names today, I had been kind of referred to as Assassin's Creed Mirley. Creates a temporary covert strike whenever you reach 0 mana. Creates a treasure whenever you kill an enemy. Can target any enemy with a strike while hidden. And then critical damage plus 50%. So she becomes kind of Rue in some ways, with like a focus on killing enemies and this like hitting anything with your strikes. The other one is Ascendant Mirley, who creates a cybernetic bomb each turn, which let me start by pulling that up. The cybernetic bomb gives you hidden 2. If any enemy has 3 or more debuffs, it gives you 2 mana. And then you get marksman 1 if an enemy has 5 or more debuffs. So that is obviously very good. She has the same level 4 passive as normal Mirley, which is 5% more damage and 5% more status to enemies per debuff on them. Her level 7 looks similar, but whereas normally Mirley can evade statuses, Ascendant Mirley can evade debuffs, which is also pretty good. And could have some interesting implications. But it, you know, both are defensive, so it's just they're good in different situations. And finally, this is a passive that is similar to Rue's default level 10, which Rue's default level 10 is Bleed, Leech, and Poison conflict critical damage. Here, Arcane Detonations, Leech, and Poison. So we lose the Bleed, which is unfortunate because that would be very, very good. But we pick up Arcane Detonations and Poison. Oh, sorry, pick up Arcane Detonations, and then the others are the same. So, the obvious thing to do here is to build a Leech or a Predator or a Lethal Strike deck, which is kind of going to be the plan. Also, Blade Focus got nerfed. A couple cards got nerfed this patch. I've heard that this is bugged right now, but I haven't tried it. Because this is my first run on this patch. I have not been playing that much right now because I'm trying to record my runs, and there's only so much time in the day for me to record runs, which means that usually I get like 1 full run out. So, one thing that's notable here is that if you're playing this Mirley, because you get the Cyber Bomb every turn, that is guaranteed hidden access, which means you don't have to run this guaranteed hidden access every turn, which means you don't have to run preparation. You don't have to run covert strike. You can run without either of those, which helps one of my problems with Mirley, which is freeing up a deck building slot. Also gives you a bit of mana, which is helpful. And so obviously, Toxic Cloud. I say obviously because Toxic Cloud is the only common that gives any enemy even 3 debuffs, and let alone giving all enemies 3 debuffs. So that's obviously very good. On top of that, I think I want at least 1 Fatal Strike as a way to potentially finish off enemies. But because we have the status boost, it kind of makes sense to me. So we do want, I think, a Frozen Hide, because Frozen Hide is just good. Or Frozen Solid, because Frozen Solid is just good. I think we want at least 1 Haunted Memories. We may want a Sunder, which gives us the ability to apply Crystallize potentially, and gives us the ability to deal damage to enemies that don't have shields. And it's just another debuff, which isn't bad. We'll try it. Try running 1. Votbot, I think, has been championing that card recently. So, Votbot is a pretty good player. I just never can play his decks. I don't understand how he do what he do. But he do, so there's that. We are going to have minor hand size issues, I think, because we have the Toxic Cloud, or sorry, we have the Frozen Solid, and we have the Fail Strike, which are both retained. But I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. I'm not sure about the Pocket Shield. It is generally a very good card, but I don't know for sure if that's what we want. I do like Burning Prism. I do like Phase. You're going to run a Phase Grace, definitely. I'm not totally sure how I feel about this list, but, you know, we're experimenting. And this is going to be I don't know what to expect out of this deck, like I said. I could put together a pool, but I just really like playing hybrid mode, especially when I don't know where the deck is going. Got to get into my standard red and white. There we go. And alright. So we're fighting Primal. Fighting that trio. This can be a bit of a nuisance because it's Cleanse and Purity, but generally speaking, that is the trio that I tend to find easier. We do that extra hand size right off the bat, which is nice. All of that is pretty good. I think we want to go Crystal Valley. I think that has more stuff for us. We needed to be aware we were fighting White Flame Guardian. We are fighting Endurance in all 3 areas. That's obviously probably going to happen. That might happen. This is definitely going to happen. The 2 seem plausible, even though we are Mirley. Let's see what we can do. Endurance does give us access to Voidquake, which is generally pretty good. So, not a huge fan of this. I think we just take that, and then taking Charge Hobble over the whatever might be a mistake. So Duplicitome it's really hard to pass up Duplicitome, although Scroll of Recall could help us with early game. But Duplicitome is just so good. Sorry, I got distracted by Discord. Okay, so not really sure how we're going to beat these guys. Normally, you'd be very happy to have Mirley against them because you can evade the Arcanes. That is not what we are doing this time. Kind of tempted, I think, to go this route. Gets us a bunch of elite fights. It gets us a bunch of events. It means we don't get to go after Voidquake, but I think that'll be fine. Alright. Okay. So So we're at 4 debuffs, which is, I think, where we're going to expect to be at most of the time. And then we can do that. And yeah, just immediately out of the gate with the poison, which is unsurprising. And we're going to lose hidden, but we're going to get right back with that. Yeah. Fortunately, we can't quite use that this turn. But, oh right, hunger. That's why I didn't bother killing it off, because I just forgot about hunger. Purity is obviously a nuisance. Just do that. Completely strip the purity. Yeah, that's no longer doing quite as much as we would like. But we obviously are not interested in attacking into whatever. I think we got hit by all 4 of those, which is what you expect from Hidden, of course. Does this give us marksman? Yes. Which means that we now get guaranteed crits. It's just powerful. It's a shame that we have to take that reflect damage, but made it through the first fight against 2 vitals, which could be a lot worse. We don't have that many OSC critical hits is the problem. Otherwise I would take that. But I think we just take the Void Hardened Skin because I think we're going to need it. And then we will, I think, just take the energy for now. We're not doing much spell damage. So what do we cut? Naturally, like, things we want to cut are those if we can't. Sunder did okay work. I think it can stay. I don't know if this is a pocket shield deck. Just, though I say that, then immediately hit. Having good luck with Hidden so far. Hey, actually evaded one. Not having so much luck with the Purity. Yeah, I guess that was knowable that we were gonna draw that. Kind of being punished for cutting the pocket shield. Right out the gate. Definitely feeling like we need more mana. We're having some mana concerns here, which is perhaps not as unsurprising as I would like. I could have played that and gotten the extra mana, which wasn't thinking. The trick here is we do need that mana. So, problems like that doesn't do as much as I would like. Well, it does 31 damage. I can live with that, I guess. We got 1 evade there out of 6. Our evade luck continues. I only notice when the evade luck is bad, because the evade luck is always bad, obviously. Duh. Duh. That's not bias, that's just facts. Oh, I didn't even notice the light being up. Throw into the freeze. Oh, it's fine. It's not really fine. We're really struggling here. I am very bad at putting together Debuff Mirley like that. It's just been an issue for me pretty consistently. Yeah, this list is looking like a bust. We need more scaling. I think we need growth. We need like a cult ritual. The fatal strike is just not what we need, and the Sunder really isn't either. I think we're gonna do that. And then just end turn. Got one problem down. I guess part of our problem is like our mana keeps getting stolen, which, you know, is an issue with not having growth. It can be easy for me to incorrectly. Oh, we did evade that bleed, which is, you know, first time we've gotten a chance to use that, but that is obviously very good for us. But yeah, it's easy to misdiagnose. Like when you're having mana issues and it's because of an enemy that is stealing your mana. The other thing is, like, we are also obviously struggling due to all of the blights. Because we are fighting White Flame. And we have fought 2 fights that are double idol fights, which are going to be harder than a normal fight. So all of those are reasons to potentially maybe say that I am not giving this deck enough credit yet. But I don't think this list is good. I think the passives are still are good. I think the passives are the problem here. I don't think we can afford. I don't think we want that. I don't think this is going to be consistently good. We can take it anyway. I'm bad at using it, but it has a lot of potential. This goes to more damage for debuff, but I think getting this down to 4 mana might be really important. Alright. We're gonna struggle here because we just don't have any scaling deals mid-boss. So. And we can hit 0 a bunch of times, but that doesn't do anything for us. And we can't evade this status because that's not what this character does. Alright, we did only get hit once, so that was evades actually hidden, actually coming in handy. We do have a lot of purity to get through here. I didn't think we were actually going to get a freeze there. Pleasantly surprised. If we do that, we have enough debuffs then to flip that on. We didn't get the crit, but that's okay. like we just need to get a few good hits. But I guess if we're gonna have to deal with spam of whatever, then a few good hits may not cut it. Alright. So we kind of need to go to 0 here because we need to do that. Well, that was good. Right, we can evade debuffs. Actually doing good work for us here. Yeah, we do definitely have upsides that I am I'm just willfully ignoring in favor of complaining. But what else is new? Very unrelated. BattleBots was recommended to me. I've been watching that. BattleBots is really fun, you know? I have ADHD, so 3-minute battles are about what I can feel mentally equipped to handle. Let's go set that up. Would like more consistent arcane application. That's obviously a thing that's a bit of a concern. Just get this. Oh, we already had marksman. Oh, that'll be. Yeah, that was almost lethal. Should have used duplicate when we had lethal, but we're gonna get through this without actually taking any damage, which is assuming we can survive this turn, which looks like we should be fine. And honestly, that's way better than I expected. I am still very, very concerned about how our final fight here is going to go. How final fight it will be if we don't figure out a game plan. How this fight is going to go. I don't hate Devour Strike. This technically scaling. Mystical Riddle is obviously good, but I don't know that solves our problem. Killer Instinct does let us redraw the lethal strike. But that's the only strike we have, and I don't know that we're going to pick up another one here. I kind of think we need the damage from Devourers as well as the extra Transform card. I think we need to upgrade it. And we need to upgrade... I think we need that. I think I'm underrating it. Underrating how much that upgrade does. Burning Prism... I don't know that it's what we're looking for right now. It is a cleanse, but I don't think it's a cleanse that we need necessarily at this point. It might be overambitious, but it doesn't let us put any debuffs on the enemies, which has been a bit of a nuisance. Alright. Let's see if we evade. Nope, we did not evade the blade. Critically, we cannot evade debuff damage, just the debuffs themselves. Alright. Probably could have played into that a little bit less. Basically, this is just like the immediate punish for the decision to cut that one thing. Guess just get mana. Leech fortunately does help us heal back. Okay. That used up... Oh, because Marksman is the next spell. That's right. Fortunately, we get Marksman back. Oh, no, we don't. Because we do not have enough whatever. Well, we can do this at least. Although, obviously, I would prefer to be able to do that one thing. Having a more consistent Crystallize Source would be really nice. But still, we got there. Relentless Assault isn't the worst. It does extra critical damage, which we can guarantee crit somewhat regularly, but things we don't have any powerful. We do have a little bit of powerful stacking, I guess, from Devourers. I think we may end up cutting it, but it's fine. This is good, because that should work. That should let us get out Crystallite. I was just saying we needed a more consistent Crystallite source, and that should do it. And then I think it lets us cut Sunder, actually, as soon as we get a chance. I would like this extra evasion out of Mana Dance. Alright, so this is going to be more annoying, because, like, as you can see, turn 1, we are immediately having a worse time due to our inability to, evade status. So we have no choice but to just eat some detonations here, which is not going to be so delicious. Although we picked up extra recoverable at some point, which does help. I think it actually makes sense to freeze that. Pass turn. Because just getting to freeze all of them, especially when they hit first themselves, is pretty useful. Toxic Cloud showing up late to the party, as usual. And then that'll give us a kill. Alright, we only evaded one of those, but we did evade one of the Arcane Links, which is still pretty okay. Well, obviously evading both of them would have been better for us. We aren't taking too much damage here. And we are still getting all of that curse damage output from them self-cursing. So this fight's going a lot better than I expected. Partially just off the back of this not being a an idle fight. This is the thing I mean to transform. Could play weak, but it doesn't seem super useful right now. We're going to explode once, but it's only going to do 10 damage. And we are going to get another proc of leech damage, which is going to get us a little bit more healing. I don't hate Shadow Blast, especially because we get crystallized whenever we apply it to a spell. Hunt's also not bad, but I think Shadow Blast is very good for us here. Yeah, I think the Sunder is unnecessary at this point. Alright. I think we're going to take another upgrade. We take Frozen Salt Plus. I want that extra shield, and I want that extra frost for this fight. Alright. That should actually be 5 debuffs, so yeah. And we still have the marksman, so we got guaranteed crits there. Unfortunately, we do explode, unavoidably. And then because we lost our debuffs, we couldn't evade those. But still, that was a way better turn 1 than I was expecting. And the Frail blocked that from being too big of a heal. I need to go and get the Wisp. We're exploding either way. I would like to have the we'd like to have the wits for next turn, because it only gets plus one of our wits. It's very nice to just know that you're going to have hidden access each turn. Unfortunate that we're looking at wasting this frost, which I don't want to do. Oh, I can do that. He's gonna put this over on the wrong side of the deck, but there's not much I can do about that. I'll at least deal with purity. Oh, we evaded one of those. Oh, we evaded the hit that we could, and then we got smacked, which was unfortunate, but again, unavoidable. I realized I could have kept whatever to get rid of the Insidious power supply, but I think that's more important to us right now. Rep. And guarantee we evade this, although still can't evade Arcane. But there's one down for next turn, although then we immediately go into this really painful whatever. This really painful Death Spores problem. Doesn't do anything for us this turn, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, we got one evade there. And another evade there. Should be able to finish you out even through the plated, I think. Yeah. And we keep the guaranteed evade for whatever. Also gets into detonation, which doesn't hurt. So we are once again exploding, unavoidably. But it could be worse. And hopefully we can kill one of them this up. Oh, that's one of them down. And the nice thing is, that does cut their powerful off. Finally get that out, which will freeze. Wrong one. But we had no control of that. We just give curse there. And we end turn. And now we have one more turn. And fortunately, because of how that sequencing works out, we don't have to take a big Death Spores turn from this one either. So this run it's kind of starting to shape up, really. Especially given how poorly the early fights went. I think this has been a reasonable showing. I don't think we can afford Curse of the Forest. I think Nature's Blessing is actually pretty tempting here. Although I think we need that Sanctity more because we don't have a cleanse. Left side of a Rune Flower. I think I like Haunted Memory Plus. I like... I think we're going to get the Relentless Assault. It's not really on theme. I really like Foothardened Skin Plus. I think we're going to take... We're going to keep the Shadow Blast like Shadow Blast Plus. I think we just take it Sanctity Plus just so we have a good way to do what it does. This is our only multi-hit right now. Oh, no. That is a multi-hit. It'll be fine. So, we do get this, which means we can pick up Elemental Breach, potentially. Does mean no Void Quake, but that's fine. We can work with that. And we can get Forbidden Oath or a Vindictive Focus, both of which would be pretty okay. And here we can get Sword adaptation is solid. I don't think flash infection is what I'm looking for. But we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see what we get out of that. Just go and do that for turn that on. And I don't think I'm going to do that yet. Doing that mostly just so we can get out a detonation. Although we do get to evade at least one of those debuffs. It's a lot of crystallize. I'd rather evade the crystallize than the poison, but I have no control over that, of course. So I could freeze this. I think that's worth it. Oh, that does leave an awful lot of whatever cards in hand. Of retained cards in hand. But we have the extra hand size, and that is going to be good for us. Alright, let's... we didn't get the changing crits yet. Right, very happy to see that. And the tough is worth it if they're doing poison, which I don't know if they are. Hey, those two hidden evades. They were doing poison. And we nimbly avoided some of it. That's what we love to see. Let's get Duple Tome set up. Honestly, I maybe should have copied the bomb. Because now we only have the one way to get into hidden. But still seems pretty good. And no, I'm never going to use the blood charm. We have to save it for later. What if we need it? Definitely not just a sign that I am bad at figuring out timing on it. Alright, I keep wasting the marksman, although it would have been wasted there either way because of the evasion, so not a huge loss, I guess. Alright. Now we can get a bit of a beating out, although not a lethal beating. It would have been if I'd used the blood charm, but we got to save it for later. Yes, it would come back next fight if we had just won, but, you know. Alright, Sword Adaptation I don't hate. Extra Evasion is still good. Void Hard Skin is also, second Void Hard Skin is also good, but I'm pretty happy with that. Now we're just going to go here. Right, we're absolutely going to put that on you, because we can get rid of that. Fire Mastery, we're pretty happy. And we're going to get hit. So we'll take away the Fire Mastery. No, kind of baiting the burn. Alright. Get rid of that. And then... Okay, so Marksman does not apply to... doesn't include Far Crit chances here. That's important to note. Alright. Let's go donk, donk, donk. Although, actually... I'm going to do that. And then... That's going to do good work. Just get down, I think. And then pitch that so we have the shield. Although it's not actually going to matter because we aren't even on fire. Goodbye. Double cleanse is annoying. There's not really a point in getting that evasion, so. Well, everybody just wins, so. Not really a big point either way. Can we just take Lifeline Surge? Seems imminently reasonable. That seems good. Yes, Claw technically is on theme, but I don't like it that much, so I didn't take it. This fight does worry me, actually, a decent amount. Because that does give us... there's a lot of purity there. Fighting that crystal stuff is absolutely huge. I don't think I can overstate just how much having... Oh, I mean, and drawing into that was also obviously very big. Because now... That's now. It's tough to decide what to do here. That is a lot of damage. I think I just want to get that ice out. I think that'll do more for me in the long term. Let me preserve the marksman. I don't think this is going to be a particularly fast fight either way. Would love if it were, but I do not believe that is going to be. And then last two cards. Yeah, we draw the focus, pretty happy. Yep. I wouldn't hate having other sources hidden, although obviously so far I have declined the ones that we've been offered. I just have to keep being relatively careful on actual damage output. But that just means I have to avoid playing cards that that do things, which I am very good at. Yeah, a little unfortunate that we don't have any ways to actually do anything this turn, but like I said, good at avoiding playing cards that do things. Not a huge fan of that heal coming out, but also not that much I can do about it. Oh, oops, we are at 0 now. Okay, let's stasis that. Copy those. Are we at 5 debuffs? Yes. And that is very good. Yeah, it's totally worth doing that. And we're going to do that just for the extra arcane detonation, because otherwise I'm just never going to use it. And we all know that's true. More evasion wouldn't go amiss, so I will probably upgrade that. Kind of not sure about if I was going to until just now. But, right, being able to cut through all that purity, it feels pretty good. Although having to deal with it obviously doesn't. Alright, now I have the marksman, which puts us at 200% crit chance, which actually is, or yeah, because we're at 100% crit chance already, so that puts us at basically plus 100% crit damage, which is pretty good. 5% base evade chance is very nice. You love to see it. I don't know that we can afford to take the card that summons the little things, because I just don't know that we can actually kill them consistently. Actual damage output turn to turn is not amazing. Alright. Just put weak on you, I guess. I don't know if we can evade getting shocked. I assume no, but, you know, it's all new stuff, so. Alright. Getting that extra hit out of whatever is pretty good. Alright, we can't evade that. We can't evade both of these. Now we do. We were guaranteed to, actually. But getting evades and everything else also was nice. Alright, we do want to keep that. I think we don't need that. I think we don't necessarily need that. Where are we at on debuff count? Not enough. But that puts us at 5, which means we are going to take... Oh no, because the tough will reduce it. Just enough, yeah, that we don't. We need to evade the crystallized. So we don't actually end up getting debuffed here, which is nice. More purity is still a nuisance. Kind of need to copy that. So we're going to do it. We are going to get extra critical. Yeah. Get that kill. Oh, shocked ourselves, but we'll be fine. What's the day? We absolutely needed to get that chunk of damage in. We did, so. I think we just kind of have to hope that we evade at least one or both of these. Alright, well we didn't evade that one. And we didn't evade that one. Well, you know, I hope to do better than 0 for 2, but that's what I get for having dreams, you know? Just a mistake having dreams. That's what I'm always saying. I don't want to waste this. I think we actually just do that. Oh, I am going to waste that, though. Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. That was me being a dumb. We're going to get to heal back some. Could take less damage here if I was more clever. Unfortunately for me, I am not clever. We are still at 5 debuffs, though. Which means... Right, and because whatever is not up, we can just get the kill. Because Berserk is not up. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, we're just going to take the Elemental Breach. That seems okay. Yeah. I think we can hit that extra target. And... kind of feel like it might be Distill Elements, honestly. It's that or one of the focuses. I think one of the focuses. We just don't generate that much self-status. Because I normally run Distill Elements with 3 self-status cards. I just completely forgot to put in the last one. We could go here and force out Hidden Focus, which would be pretty good. But then we have to deal with this fight, which I don't want to deal with it. That said, you know, Lurking Shadows would be incredible. I don't hate giving up all the events in this area, but if we're going to do it, Larkin Shadows is the prize that would make it worth it. And we also can get a Freeze Blood here, which will also be good. So, you know what? I'm sold. And if it goes south, I blame you, the viewer, who had absolutely no control over my decisions. That doesn't mean you're not at fault, you know? You gotta learn to take responsibility for once in your life. Alright, let's do that. Let's start by really ruining your day. I'd rather just get this freeze out than hide. Alright. That should do really good work. Didn't quite kill, which is unfortunate. Now I'm stuck choosing between overkilling and wasting mana. What's left in the dropout? 2 focuses. Not really what I'm looking to see. But we're gonna hope we evade one of these things here. That'll do. I'm gonna try and wind up a fatal strike here. Just in case. There's no way that we end up doing that. There we go. And Freeze Blood seems good. Freezing things is good. Yeah, every time we get Toxic Cloud early, our life gets a little bit easier. Especially since it is 5 debuffs on its own. And then, yeah, we get those huge detonations. We get 45 damage detonations, which are pretty okay. We could just evade everything. We don't even get cursed. We do have to deal with this. Nuisance. Wow, we still got the freeze. I honestly did think we were going to. 21 leech damage, not bad. Evasion is an annoyance, but hopefully we can get through it. And I'll just do that. You know, it's not the worst. We'll save that for now. We can stasis that. Copy those two. Go. Like so. And like so. Very happy to do this, of course. Got him. And we don't even have to reroll for the Larkin Shadow. That's also very good. It's turning into a pretty blessed run, honestly. I don't know that this deck is good, but the this deck with this luck is good, let's say. I think I want to do that plus this. Should have actually put that back in, but here we go. pretty good detonations. Alright. Just kind of suck getting banning here, I think. Rep. No luck on the beating evades. But we need to evade debuffs, which I don't know if that includes the fatigue, but if it does, that's even better. Because avoiding starting fatigue is very good. In case that needs to be said out loud. Hey, we landed some hits. Definitely not a guarantee. And we just keep them on ice for a turn. Usually we can ice them again this turn. We'll see. A bit low. I'm a little low on draw, but right, I already used 2 platoon. And let's be honest, it did fantastic work. Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by that. Alright. Goodbye. And there's going to be another run where Crystal Breath does good work, most likely. That is very good, but I don't love giving the enemy hidden. That is very good. We're not really struggling for mana. Having critical and lethal source is really good. We do have the Basset to give us extra damage on stuff, so. That's not quite going to get us the... There we go. Oh, it would have, because we have... Oh, whatever. Unfortunately, we cannot get rid of that. Not a huge fan of that Purity coming back out. Which, I mean, I really am not happy to see that. Especially since I think this is more Purity right now. Yeah. Well, you know, 3 turns in a row of Purity is not my favorite thing. Dualistic to evade all of those, which is nice. And we had Cleanse come out on that jerk, but oof, that's actually gonna hurt because I didn't account for whatever. It's just setting up more Purity. We just cannot catch a break on that front, can we? There we go. We are getting attacked, but... At least prevented more Purity from going out, whatever that's worth. Might be nothing. Might be worth nothing. But we did it. This is not as many debuffs as I would like. It gets us to You have 5 debuffs in there somehow. Go get curse set up, I think. Which we, I guess, already had a little bit of, but more doesn't hurt. Right, there's cleanse for us. Burn for us, but we just evade the burn. Right, Crystal Breath, I think, will help us have a way to finish things off. Gets us some irritated evades. Question answer, we cannot evade the shock. Which, like I said, is what I expected, but important to confirm that. That was a pretty big hit considering base damage on that is 10. We only have 7 powerful. Yeah, we still haven't drawn Fatal Strike yet. Now to give us lethal detonations. Gotta love it. Crystal Breath seems good. Taking the draw also makes sense, but obviously we're not getting rid of that. I don't hate having a Dancing Blade. You're gonna upgrade that. You're going to upgrade. Goes to 2 ranks everything, including us, which I don't love. If that gives extra hidden and lethal, I would upgrade it. I think we're cutting a focus after this. If we finally upgrade the Shadow Blast, like, it's sticking around. I didn't even think to check, or I don't remember what my aspects are. Alright, fight seems like a nuisance, but Guiding Vapor seems okay. Top half of the map. We're gonna go through here, I think. I know, like, going through here and picking up a Sudden Sanity would be nice. It's so hard to pass up a Corrupted Font. But actually, we could get a Persecute. Going like, we have a lot of rerolls, so like going Persecute and then Dead of Night seems like a pretty good, for this deck, seems like a pretty good sequence of events. And we just ice you. You know what? Just do that. Yeah, right. We gave them hidden. Well, whatever. Yeah, that one at least we knew couldn't dodge, so. That's a kill. This deck is definitely come together. But I'm now realizing the timing wise, I should call it part 1. We're just gonna push through. Definitely know where I end up regretting that decision. Just thoroughly ice you. And we hope we hit at least one of those. Yep. As long as we hit one of them, we can do an okay amount of damage. Alright, no ice there, but doing pretty okay. Stasis that. Copy those two. Get some powerful. Alright. We only need one hit to connect. Oh, but we need a lot of hits to connect here. That's fine, I think we just get the kill off of, yeah, Peach. That's not bad, considering. It's also not bad, considering. We don't get to free draw the smoke bomb. I think we just want the Dead of Night still, though. Helps with purity stripping. Normally, we'd be ecstatic to see this in a Fatal Strike deck, but I think that Crystal 1 is just so important to our success right now. Take more Vague Chance. And let's go. Alright. Madness is obviously a nuisance, but not much I can do about it. Can just ice both of those guys right out of the back gate, which gotta be happy with that. Also happy with not getting smashed. Yeah, I'm just gonna get mana here. And we're just gonna try and do some damage to you. Yeah, that seems okay. I'll draw us a card. From Mark. Get to evade the bleed. And evading that bleed is actually really, really valuable. Like that part of the passive absolutely has been doing good work, I would say. It's a shame we can't evade Mana Thievery, but and Invincible's a bit of a nuisance. But fortunately there's no damage coming in, so not really a big concern. It's annoying, but it's not really a problem. Alright. Oh no. Oh, we actually evaded the Frail, which we weren't really concerned about in the first place, but sure, why not? Just go and get that. Ugh. Spell's a nuisance. However, I think that's okay. And then we can copy these, which will kind of just want to play that. And we get more guaranteed evasion. So, no, we will not be debuffed, thank you. Unfortunately, White Flame Guardians do apply a lot of status and do not, like, debuff is not their thing. So. Oh. Oh. Yeah, not really a relevant amount of damage there. So we're good. Sudden Sanity seems good. Draw, I think, is our current biggest weakness. I said I wanted the Prosecute, but that may have been a lie. I don't know that I actually do need it. Yeah, I think with all the other stuff we have, we don't actually need that Persecute. Maybe we'll actually pick up this this Voidquake now. Because we're kind of out of other things that we care about, so. Woo. Now we are now at a bit of an awkward point as far as like we weren't able to get this freeze here, which we would have really liked to have seen. Because like we saw all three of those and we just like didn't see any of our setup. I guess that's the immediate punish for not taking Persecute. Yeah, because if we don't kill you now, you will get more explodey. We do. Speaking of exploding, we explodey a little bit. And then. Alright. At least get rid of the throw. And the mark is nice. Although actually getting damage on this guy is going to still be tricky for this list. I kind of think we just want to set up first. This is obviously what I want to do most. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can justify not doing that. I think the answer is no. I think this is just the only thing that makes sense. Although in my head this was killing that outright, so that I was guaranteed to explode that. Forgot about Mark. I think getting that evasion out was worth it. Especially because, again, I'm not good at remembering that other thing. Alright, let's stasis that. Copy those. Oh, whoops. I am not as high on whatever I thought it was. Alright. And then that should do good work for helping us set up for next turn. Alright, that may have bought us the window that we need. Because now we have a guaranteed crit. We have a ton of damage here. I could also just one-shot with that. Yeah. I want this Voidquake, but I think I may want this Resourcefulness more because we're fighting Endurance, which means that Voidquake can just flub, and we are also fighting White Flame Guardians, where that is particularly useful. Not going to take any of that. I think I do need a little more mana. I think I'm going to upgrade other mana, and then I can cut White Flame Surge. We're going to go to an event. Yeah. Don't care. That's definitely got to be better than that. All right. I mean, well, anything's got to be better than this that I'm just never using. I think we have another healing that's the pickup. And then we can't currently set things on fire, but we do get things cursed, which makes Shadow Flame Focus a decent pickup. I don't think we can play Morbid End reliably. So here we go. I'm a little worried about this fight specific, or this Dork, but then that will actually be all 3 debuffs because, of course, the burn counts. Which gives me up to 5 debuffs, which is, I forgot to use that. I think we transform that, and then we just ice this. Yeah. And we're going to do that just to get rid of all the other remaining evasion. Icing our problems is, of course, good. We like doing that. So much for having plenty of mana. That was a lie. Never, ever have enough mana. If you think you do, you are wrong. Fortunately, we're also not on fire. Yeah. That still works. Stasis that. And we copied these two, actually. Right. That's not going to kill. So I think we're going to do that. Because that will kill, yeah. I think it's more critical. Way more evasion than I need. That's fine. Actually, it's not more evasion than I need. It's exactly enough evasion to guarantee we evade everything. Got all those devastating leech hits. Goodbye. Sprite defenses I don't actually hate. Or do we just take Hidden Storm? It burns up Shock that we stack up, but it's just too dangerous into Endurance. I think that's my only reason to not take it. I think we reroll here and try and find, yeah, Shadow Flame Focus. It's also another opportunity that we should reroll for more cleanse, but eh. May as well increase max mana because we can't really increase health. Okay. Yeah, I want that guaranteed crit. And this will be pretty good. We are going to get frozen, because again, that is unavoidable, but overall, not a bad turn one. I think we pitch that. I think I do want that draw. Probably gonna just burn this and these two because I'm just really bad at using them. Alright. Get rid of this, which is what I was hoping to see. And we just ice that. No turns for anyone. Well, no turns for them. We still get turns. Temporary opportunities is a bit of a nuisance, but not too bad because, you know, the plate is more annoying. Alright, yeah, even through the play of the fortress, that's still worth it. That cleanse is a nuisance. Unfortunately, it's only a single cleanse, so it didn't get rid of stuff. Annoying to have both of those come up at the same time. Fortunately, these no longer increase fatigue. Oh. That was a mistake. I'm sure it'll be fine. That uses up our shock, which I don't love. But I really wish we could freeze. Let's see what that gets us. Right. That does a little bit. We still explode, mind you, and we get shocked, but please evade. No joy. Unfortunately, sorry, I'm double checking something real quick. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have a way to avoid taking whatever damage, the white flame damage, but I think it's still worth doing that. It's definitely worth doing that. And we get some health back from Leech. We got pretty good luck on those evades. And we got a lot of health back from Leech. So fight's still not going great, but could be going a lot worse. It's a work in progress. Although, getting a kill is nice. Evades are nice. That's less nice. Fortunately, we have a huge hand size, so... And we did evade that, so even throw other complications, things are fine. I think we're just copying that, and... if that misses, we're in trouble, is the problem. I think we're still just copying that, actually. So the fun thing is, that ensures that that would land. But it's also looking like we may just be able to get that kill via, whatever, so. Via bleed. Alright, very happy to see that hit there. And that is the fight. And we spin. And we're down 7 health, but that's pretty okay for that fight. Unbreakable Head isn't terrible. Kind of like Void Quick. But kind of like Void Quick, I mean, I like Void Quick quite a lot. It does struggle against Endurance, but it would be good against Primal. And by struggling against Endurance, I mean specifically the Reflector, although we can hold it. I think this is probably better than that. Because I'm just bad at using that properly. Part of the game is always just like knowing your weaknesses and adjusting. Having extra evasion is good. Get that, I think. What do I cut? It's always a tough choice. I think we still need the Dead of Night. I don't think I can cut that. Maybe we don't. I think we want to guarantee that week uptime, but maybe it doesn't matter. Because the curse isn't that big a deal, because we get the curse out of whatever, and the curse doesn't really go away. We're going to cut that. I think it'll be fine. Alright, 2 more fights. This is kind of what I was hoping not to see. We have Endurance Stall 3, of course, so picking up a card that is mediocre against Endurance means fighting nothing but Endurance, of course. Alright, I should actually get this out. That's 5%. We do get to evade that debuff. We don't have any non-temporary evade, which is minorly annoying. Although we would have lost all there anyway, so. We'll just take the evasion here. And I think it is worth just stacking up a ton of Frost here. Hey, we got to evade that. That's very good, because it means we get to keep our 14 max hand size. Alright. That still gives us evasion. I would like to get critical going. Guess that does give critical, but at a bit of a downside. Let's see. I think we're going to stasis that. I don't think we need it this turn necessarily. Okay. That is almost all the purity taken care of. But now we can do that. Oh, I should have done that while I had the window. Okay, there's one of the hiddens gone. There's the other hidden gone. I might just freeze that. Problem is the back one has purity, doesn't it? Well, that'll deal with that. Yeah, I think we need to get that AoE freeze out. And we're actually gonna do that. Ooh, that wasn't a freeze. That's a problem. Because now I've miscalculated and I am undone. Because we can't evade status. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much inevitable. We're fortunately only single frozen right now. Alright, we just don't have that many debuffs on them right now. Which is why we didn't get this much, whatever I was expecting. Why does the last card of the dropout? Fail strike. We can't play this turn, but may as well draw. I need to just evade those. I didn't realize that was purity. Oof. Our entire draw shattered. Alright, very happy to see that freeze. Ooh, but you are doing your cleanse, which is going to undo my freeze. Oof, and then we get frozen, which I wasn't thinking about. Yeah, we're gonna suffer here. And we're gonna have to restart this fight. I was really thinking I was gonna be able to freeze in turn one, and I wasn't. Yeah. I think we are double frozen right now. We are, which is death. At least let's get debuffs out. We will get frozen, self-frozen here, I think, but I think we kind of have to do it. I didn't go quite as bad as I was worried it would. Yeah, the inability to deal with this incoming status is obviously a pretty big problem. And we can play weak, but that's not good enough. Yeah, the problem is that this frost scales up just to such an obscene degree. And so fast, like this is the third one it's done, and it's already... I mean, the thing that killed us, right, was that we had to deal with a stupid turn where this guy just completely blocked our win condition. And we just have to hope. Okay, we might have a chance here. Okay, we can't evade that fatigue. That's confirmed. Okay. So we have to get rid of one of our key cards. We can still Fracture. We're basically counting on Fracture being lethal here. It is not. Well then, guess I'll die. Yeah. It's because of the enfeebled, I think. Problem is, like, I do this, we explode. But... so we can't let that go off again, is the problem. Right, we have to hope that's enough. It does get rid of the tough. I think that will be enough. Let's factor this in. Yes. We're not going to use that, but we have a chance now. Because we just need to get the... Because, like, we can evade those hits potentially, but we just couldn't deal with whatever. We couldn't deal with those repeated status explosions. Although I say that, and then we just get... Well, I say that. I say that. People say things. I think that's my general take. Playing this doesn't do a ton for us, but it doesn't hurt. Guaranteed evades are good. Evading those is good. Not evading the fatigue is less good, but we're doing okay on mana this turn. So. Making progress. Alright, plan here is to just try and Fatal Strike for lethal. Oh, not quite. But that'll do it. Okay. Well, that sucked. But we did it. So, I'm not feeling great about the next fight. Maybe we do need like an infinity armor. I don't know that assault defense is what we need. Oh, that certainly wouldn't suck. Maybe what we need. I don't think so, but I'm doing bad at thinking of other options. I think we are actually going to need that extra purity, potentially. With extra evasion, potentially. Rather not purity. We can't get purity. We are absolutely going to rest here. Just get the health. And we have a bunch of extra rest if we need to reset. Alright. We can do that. So we don't have to deal with White Flame this time, which is kind of nice. I'm very happy to do that. Also very happy to do that. Especially straight into that. And you need to go down. Actually, you may need to die first because we still can't evade. We can't evade status, as we saw last fight, to disastrous results. Yeah, let's wait to see that. That pretty thoroughly locks us out of the fight for a couple turns. I stacked just so much goddamn fortress. Especially when he has help. And we did not evade the lead this time. Which I don't love. I'm going to block Fury from coming out. Alright. Hope we have at least some evades left for these debuffs to come in at the back, but we'll see. Yeah. Alright, you're just always going to stack Reflect. Alright. Oh, the tough. I'm trying to figure out like why we actually get 2 damage to one of them. So I really want to be able to get Arcanes on that one, but there's no way to guarantee that. Because if I get an Arcane Detonation on that one, that would guarantee that we get the freeze. Take 8 Frost from this, but that's fine. That might be lethal to you. No. Huh. Just ice you, and then what? Suffer? That freezes us. 10, 12, 14. Yeah, that freezes us, which I don't want to do. guess it's better than getting shocked or hyper frozen. There is non-temporary lifesteal, which is nice, but still gotta deal with that jackwagon. Do we just, I guess, ice that? Which does not do quite as much as I would like. It almost does, but almost is not good enough, I'm afraid. Which means that now Charity comes out. You know the frost barrier gone at least. Okay, gonna copy that. We're gonna copy that. That'll get through whatever, although we wasted the week there. So we take a little bit of damage here from the reflect. Could be a lot worse. Okay. I would really like you to not be able to do your thing, but I don't really have a way to stop you. The fact that this has enough Fortress to completely stymie what should be a fairly effective amount of damage output here is ridiculous. Amazon turn, I guess where it was boosted slightly, but it was boosted by endurance, but still just ridiculous. Double check something real quick. Yeah, it got even better at stacking Fortress. Give me a second. Alright. This was allegedly nerfed, but it super doesn't feel like it. If anything, it feels like it has been buffed. So we're going to cleanse off that. I just have choice. Because, like, I want to strip some of the stuff off of this, but I think we may need to stop this healing from coming out. Other than getting that shock out would help a lot. Okay. Oh. Wait, no, sorry. For a second there I thought I had messed up and I had lost the shock, but that wasn't the case. I think we just keep going here. I don't know that that's worth it, though. Well. Yeah, I think we can pitch that. Thank you. Lifesteal? No. I could play that. How much mana is left in the drop out? Some. Right. Okay. So. I think the play that would be is to do that. But now we don't have the energy to prep. So let's go with that, I think. We didn't quite get the kill, but I hope it is just close enough. You are effectively dead. You are effectively dead. Super good to evade that. We can hopefully take this down. This fight was kind of a nightmare, but we've managed it. I say, hopefully not speaking too soon. That's good damage. And we're just stuck hoping we evade this, but... Even if we don't die. Yeah, so we gotta wait for them to do their turn, so that's fine. Alright. This is good. I may just want that. Let me think. It draws every type of card. And we have every type of card, I think. And we're not fighting Hunt, so we don't have to worry about getting bushwhacked. Just listen to Prosper, absolutely out. Huge time. You know, we can do it. I mean, it's too late. This doesn't do any status, I think. Do the splits. Give me a second. Soul fragments to apply random status. I think it's worth it. And the cheap is good. I don't know what I want to cut, but we have transform stuff, so we'll just assume that that'll be good enough. And we're going to rest. Again, I'm too lazy to figure out what we're going to cut. We do have Berserk here, which is nice, because it means we don't have to deal with the tenacity problem where we risk just setting ourselves up to get destroyed. Do we want to get hidden here? guess we don't need to use that. Well, could have done that better, but. Uses up the shock, but. Where is it? Yeah, this is a nuisance, but could be worse. Oh. I didn't really want to do that on the turn where we were madness and the opportunist was up. Setting up is hard, okay? Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Getting that bleed. Okay. Can at least get rid of the whatchamacallit, the transformation. The Graver's Blessing via Devourers. We can devour it. Can't say I am a big fan of the purity spam. Okay. Lork will get rid of all the purity. Not totally sure that was worth it, but. It's unfortunate that the way this shakes out. It's actually okay. We get frozen, but it frozen kind of the best time. What's our evade at right now? 15% extra? Not bad. Don't love seeing that right now, but obviously we don't want to draw about that again, but I do want to play it this turn. Yeah, and Blight is the only type we don't have to draw. I would like to copy that, but I don't really have a space in hand this turn. That'll do. Up. Guaranteed crits. Guaranteed evades. Alright. Alright, we can get more bait out of that. That'll do. And then next turn, just need to, oh, that's very much what we want to see right now. Love to see debuffs for everyone. Love to get powerful stacking going. Let's advantage of this right before we're about to take an extra turn, but absolutely we're going to do this. Should be devastating. And yeah, we lose the crystallize bonus, but still very devastating. Yeah, so this will... I guess I do that. Because then I can do that. Alright. Even more debuffs on everyone. It's going to be very fatigued going into this last turn, but somehow I think it'll be fine. So going into this last turn, it might be the last turn. Oh, that gives us not quite enough. Well, it gives us enough that our debuffs will get there. Nice that just for good measure. Alright. That's debuff lethal. That is a bit of a bug on that, but that'll be cleaned up by the time you guys get to life patch. So it worked pretty well. We did have some suffering from not being able to evade status until, like, obviously picked that up very, very late. After the fight where it would have mattered. But, you know, overall that went pretty well, especially considering how rocky of a start it was. Not a short video by any means, but it is what it is. That's it for this time. I will see you next time for one of the new Salon skins. Until then, toodles.